Tonight on Tom's River Schools Today, we will take a look at how some lucky children got the surprise of a lifetime.
And as always, we have a look at some of the events from around the school district. Tom's River Schools Today starts in 2 minutes.
You're not Cricky!
I know.
Hello and welcome to Tom's River Schools Today for Wednesday, March the 9th. I'm Liz Necker.
And I'm Melissa Servo. Later on tonight, see how one unlikely mother is raising a different type of kids.
But up first tonight, we take a look at our elementary schools and our elementary happening segment.
Starting off our elementary happenings, please begin our food for donation to Westover for Food Drive Friday. Your help can go a long way.
Let's take a look at today's random fact of the day.
Hi, I'm Matt Abbott with TV21's Random Fact of the Day. Did you know that a gallon of water weighs 8.34 pounds for every 2.31 feet that water is raised above the Earth's surface? It can create 1 pound per square inch of pressure.
A Navy reservist deployed for the past 10 months surprises 2 children in Baltimore County, Maryland, Monday. Deborah Weiner was there for the big reveal.
Sandy Plains Elementary School in Dundalk just may never be the same, thanks to Sean and Tanya Abshire.
I encouraged Sean that we should do it because he's gone several times, but this was the first deployment where he was gone for 10 months, and we had both kids in school now, so why not?
Sean is a naval reservist who has returned home from a humanitarian mission in South Africa. His kids have been living in these special dog tags, trying to keep Dad close to their hearts.
They don't know I'm coming home. They're waiting. They're doing countdown days, but I think that we set it far enough that they have no clue that today will be the day.
The Abshires, along with the principal, hatched a plan to turn the Monday afternoon assembly into the ultimate surprise party. The only concern, son Nathan, who is 7, doesn't always love a surprise.
I'm hoping that he's open to it, and I'm hoping that that he likes it. You know, I'm hoping he's glad that his dad's home. You know.
As time draws near, the principal escorts the Abshires backstage. and the kids file in for what they are told will be a special presentation.
Both Nathan and Haley haven't seen their dad for close to a year, and they come up and they talk about him all the time. So to be a part of that, it was, easy yes.
The principal chooses 2 volunteers. Yup, Nathan and his 4-year-old sister Haley. And then it's game time.
Turn this way.
It's awesome. Beyond awesome. That's the reaction.
Happy birthday, Barbie. Today's National Barbie Day. The doll made its debut at the American International Toy Fair in New York on March 9th, 1959. Did you know Barbie has a full name? It's Barbara Millicent Roberts. The first doll sold for dollars today. Barbies are also sold worldwide, more than the issuing countries.
It's time to take a trip around the world in our 60-second road trip. Can you guess where we are today?
Well, I wouldn't pick the names. Did you pick them? You picked up all the names?
My face above the water, my feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. I'm slowly drifting away.
It's now time for us to take a look at the dictionary.com's word of the day. Today's word is rankle, meaning to cause anger, irritation, or deep bitterness. And now for today's sentence. The ongoing roadwork has begun to rankle local owners worried that the closed-off streets are hurting their businesses.
Now we are going to take a short break, but coming up, we take a look at our intermediate happenings.
And we also take a look at your weather, so stick around. We'll be right back.
For outcasts and rebels, or anyone who just dares to be different. And you've been trying for so long to find out where your place is, but in their narrow minds there's no room for anyone who dares to do something different. Oh, but listen for a minute. Trust the one who's been where you are, wishing all it was sticks and stones. Those words cut deep, but they don't mean you're all alone, and you're not invisible. Hear me out. There's so much more to life than what you're feeling now.
Welcome back. Starting off our Intermediate happenings. At Intermediate South, it is Seminole Spirit Day every Friday. Don't forget to wear your Seminole colors. Spirit World is on sale in the school store.
All students are reminded if they like to see any sporting event at Intermediate South, you must go home first, then return at the game time with an adult.
Hey 8th graders, don't miss the opportunity to submit your personal ad for the yearbook. See Miss Stone or Miss Andrews for an extra ad contract.
The cafeteria is selling fresh, delicious smoothies on Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. One today, $1.50 each.
It is now time for our environmental tip of the day. Each day we will bring you a tip that will help save the environment. Let's take a look at today's tip.
I'm Eddie Schwarn with TV21's Environmental Tip of the Day. Buyers switch to energy-efficient lighting fixtures and bulbs. Look for the Energy Star label.
Every day on this show, we will be bringing you a trip of the day. So stay tuned tomorrow as we give you another way to help save the environment.
Staff at the Chachin Kappa Zoo in North Dakota are going leaps and bounds beyond the normal duties. One keeper is stepping in as the around-the-clock mother to an orphan kangaroo. Catherine Ross reports.
Hi, ladies.
When zookeeper Amanda Ducard visits the kangaroo enclosure,
Boy, look at you.
the roos expect a special treat. Now Ducard is hopping into a different role with the Aussie Bunch's newest addition.
It's not the norm, probably.
Meet Barkley. The Joey's mother died unexpectedly several weeks ago. Now Ducard is taking the orphan into her own pouch.
Then at 3 o'clock in the morning, I got a call saying to come down and grab your baby, so that's when I became a mom.
The new mom wears a handmade flannel pouch and sling, custom fitted by another staffer.
Most of the development actually happens in the pouch, whereas a lot of our development happens inside the womb.
For the next 6 months, the developing Joey will essentially be attached to the hip to Ducard, swaddled closely during daily duties.
I'm working all the time, but I still have a baby to take care of, and I can sympathize with working moms now.
And the first-timer is bonding with her adoptive baby like a real mother, too.
Every day something's different, and she's getting personality. It's just really fun. It's a really cool experience.
It's a critical time for the Joey. At this stage, she has just a 1 in 4 shot at survival, and staff are hoping for a happy ending.
We're really hoping that she survives, so we're just trying our best.
It is now time for another break. Coming up later in the show, we will take a look at your high school happenings.
Tom's River Schools today will be right back.
You and I, we're like fireworks and symphonies exploding in the sky. With you, I'm alive. Like all the missing pieces of my heart, they finally collide. So stop time right here in the moonlight, 'cause I don't ever wanna close my eyes. Without you, I feel broke, like I'm half of a whole. Without you, I've got no hand to hold. Without you, I feel torn like a sail in a storm. Without you, I'm just a sad song.
Starting off our high school happenings, attention students and staff. The school store is now open to serve you. We are stocked with all your Radel apparel needs, including Champion and Under Armour brands. The school store is open every day after school from 1:40 to 2 p.m. We also have Yoo-Hoo Snapple water for $1, as well as many Jules' snacks to get you energized for your after-school practices. Stop in soon. It's time to get Raiderized.
Attention seniors, is your college visit coming? Please stop by the guidance office to see the list of college visits and when they're available. We'll be coming up to High School East.
The computer club will meet after school every Tuesday in room S33.
The Spanish National Honor Society will be selling birthday grams for $5 each. You will get a balloon card, a lollipop, and will be wished a happy birthday on the morning announcements. See Ms. Martin for details, forms, and questions.
Let's take a selfie contest. Students take the pic and write a message promoting positive school attendance. Appropriate posters will be selected, laminated, and posted around the school. Selected students can win prizes for their pic and message. After they print out the selfie and write a message on it, students can hand them into the guidance office.
The SAT contest is here. Not only is it a great way to insert some SAT prep in your daily routine, it's also a chance for you to win prizes. Simply log in to sat.org for questions of the day and drop your answer into the box. Enter the media center, the guidance office. For more days you enter, the greater chances of winning. And you will be chosen on Fridays. Either Dropbox for details. Good luck.
Switching to High School North, every Wednesday is Green Day at North. Remember to wear green to help get the need out for the word of recycling and energy conservation.
Let's now take a look at what grinds your gears.
I'm Cole Robbins, and what really grinds my gears is when I can't get away with anything with my mom working in the school.
Now it's time for us to take a short break. After the break, we will look at your 3-day forecast.
Times of your schools today. We'll be right back.
What are you doing this weekend?
Nothing. What?
You want anything on Saturday?
Sure, yeah.
Alright. Got it. Bye.
I'm falling apart. I'm barely breathing with a broken heart that's still bleeding. And the pain is there healing in your name. I find meaning, so I'm holding on, still hold. I'm holding on, I still hold.
Ron, you can't drive.
Debbie, I only had 12. Seems to be the problem, Ossifer. Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
Starting off sports image world, where women climb to ever new heights. At 14 years old, Amisha Sharsky, whose parents came to the U.S. as immigrants from Japan, has pushed the world of rock climbing to its vertical limits with her strength of the body and mind. She is surpassed many professional adult climbers, women and men. CNN dropped in on the training session in Queens, New York.
Climbing is definitely almost like a puzzle because you have to think about which holds you're going to use and how you're going to get to them. You definitely have to be smart and have a high climbing IQ. I am Ashima Shureishi and I'm 14 years old. Well, when I'm climbing, I try not to think too much or else I'm gonna fall. Climbing has taught me to just keep on fighting and not give up.
フラストレーションいっぱいあると思う。
She goes through pain and frustration, but she endures the pain and frustrations because she knows the joy of accomplishment.
For a rock climber, getting to the top of a climb is your ultimate goal. So when you actually achieve that, it's the happiest feeling that I ever feel, and that's why I climb.
Ashima is a very good rock climber. She's outperforming most adults and she's still a child. It's pretty crazy.
I've definitely been doubted because of my gender and because of my age. I mean, I'm only 14. It motivates me to keep on doing what I'm doing and to, make them realize that it's not a fluke.
She's probably the best female climber in the country.
Girls in climbing have been pushing the sport for so long, and I feel like eventually the girls will become maybe as good as the guys or even better. So I think my dream is to keep on pushing that.
Let's now take a look at our 3-day forecast. Coming up tomorrow, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 73 and a low of 54. For Friday, the clouds stray around with a high of 59 and a low of 39. And finally, for Saturday, it will be sunny but cooler with a high of 59 and a low of 43.
Wrapping up tonight's show, Nella's story about honesty and hard work that helped reunite an Iowa woman with her ring. It took a travesty to make reunion come true. Eric Hansen reports.
Most folks stop at Casey's for gas or a pizza.
It was just right there.
Super Bowl Sunday, Angela Allen was shocked to find a couple carrots.
And so when I got out of my car, I looked down and it happened to be by my feet.
A diamond ring right there in Slater's February snow.
It wasn't just a ring you'd go buy, in the store. I think, you could tell it was unique and it was created for somebody.
The row of small diamonds and the big one on top made it too valuable to just leave with a clerk. So she called Story County Sheriff.
There were no maker marks inside, so there really wasn't much to go on.
But Detective Kester knew somewhere a wife was freaking out.
And at first I didn't want to tell my husband.
He was right. Sharon Soder had already torn apart her home.
So we went through the laundry, went through under the beds everywhere.
While she was calling pawn shops and her insurance agent.
So I thought, oh gosh, it's probably in a snow pile someplace on the side of a parking lot.
The detective was personally visiting every jeweler in the county.
Whoever made it would easily recognize it and have a story to go with it.
Because this was no off-the-shelf ring. Nothing. But instead of dropping the evidence bag on a shelf to collect dust, he actually widened his search, calling every jeweler in Des Moines, too.
Everyone I talked to, it's like, not ours.
Until he texted a picture to a custom guy.
He said, yeah, I remember making it. We have documentation as far as when we made it with her name on it.
3 weeks after Sharon dropped her ring,
I'm like, oh my gosh, it was like a miracle.
She got a call from the detective, who had guessed right.
This stone right here is from my mother's wedding ring.
Every stone was personal.
There's no other ring like it.
Plenty of other places, the rule on the street is finders keepers.
That's why I live in Iowa.
And detectives are just too busy to care.
It's just kind of the Iowa values, I guess.
Here, Sharon's ring made it back to her finger.
It was a miracle. I couldn't believe it.
And the detective got a thanks that still makes him blush.
Yeah, I bent our policies and allowed her to give me a hug.
Remember, if you have a story you would like us to cover,
or if you have an announcement about an upcoming event, please send it to Interschools Mail to the TV studio at High School East, or you can email us at tv21trschools.com.
Also, be sure to tune in to TV21 throughout the day to catch this show as we bring you stories from around the district. Also, please take a look at our website, www.trschools.com/TV21.
Well, that wraps up tonight's show. For Times River Schools Today, I'm Melissa Servo.
And I'm Liz Necker. Have a great night.